Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Gibson will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gibson steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana has a beat on it. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Trevor Plouffe in the infield and the outfield, but really he thrives at the hot corner. He's got quick reactions, soft hands.
Will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll...
And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you talk to a lot of hitters and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Santana has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Target Field. It's now 1-0 New York. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he threw real well in his last start. He threw 8 innings, but he ended up with a no decision. We've got to help him a little more in this one.
Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
You know, these guys fall out of bed every morning and hit. They're leading the league in hits right now, so that really makes it tough on an opposing defense and a pitching staff. So if they just keep the approach that they've had so far, they're golden.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Castro is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Miguel Sano will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0. Brian McCann will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And guys, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games to go along with everything else that he's done. So he's got that power stroke working right now.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Gibson looks in, 2-1 on its way. Belted, deep center field. Santana ranging back. Gone! A solo home run for Brian McCann, making it an even 250 for his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, that's the second home run they've hit off him in 2 innings here tonight. And he's lucky the bases have been empty both times, or he could really be off to a bad start. Now, as it is, you know, it's only 2-0, so it's not the end of the world for him.
Greg Bird will stride in now, and as you can see, he's currently 6th in the American League in home runs. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the previous
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. Now the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Carlos Beltran gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. On to first, and they get the double play.
If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball's going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Didi Gregorius will get his first opportunity. Just 1 for 4 yesterday, although his one hit was a triple.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. And on to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Brian Dozier will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman
Joe Mauer will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Trevor Plouffe will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Jacoby Ellsbury is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High in the air out to center field. Santana giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Plouffe over to his left. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Eddie Rosario will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Sabathia gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Batting 8th, catcher,
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
batting 9th, designated hitter,
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Danny Santana will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
Keeping him close.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. 1-1, here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Beltran over to his left, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0. Rob Refsnyder will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Check swing and a pop-up now to those retired here in the 4th. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Greg Bird stands in. Gibson gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Rosario. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Dozier onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Eduardo Escobar is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit to third. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Miguel Sano.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. And he throws it away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not, and he gets it wrong here.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Joe Mauer. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Again to third.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Trevor Plouffe gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And the runner will get back standing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Starlin Castro heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Gibson's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Santana moves over. 1 down.
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Sano ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Aaron Hicks will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Check swing grounder to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Eddie Rosario will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently 3rd in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ellsbury. And that's the 3rd out. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. Brett Gardner will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Sano is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rob Refsnyder will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Suzuki will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 34, Brian
McCann will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 2-1 on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Danny Santana will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Beltran. He gets there, and that's the second out. Miguel Sano stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Presley is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Ryan Presley.
Greg Bird will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Sano racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran pulled high in the air out to right field. Sano sprinting after it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. High and deep to left center field. Santana on. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
In now, Didi Gregorius. In there, 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Trevor Plouffe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Fernando Abad will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Fernando Abad.
Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a Check swing here and a little looper. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Yeah, that's not too tough a play right there because he's already playing deep at second base anyway. So he just ranges out into the outfield and he makes the play.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Eddie Rosario will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Kurt Suzuki will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Gregorius is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, designated hitter,
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 4-0. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Rob Refsnyder will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brian McCann steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
now batting, designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Mauer has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're in front 4-0. Aroldis Chapman will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Danny Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Wow, a real sharp break for this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. On the ground to third. To his left, Refsnyder. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, CC Sabathia. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-0. Good night from Minneapolis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.